So, I'm Calibos, and this is Enigmatica 2. A couple of interesting things. One, I now have armor. I was going to go for diamond, but I apparently have misplaced them, like most of a stack of diamonds. So, I'm not going to do that. Um, I went ahead and I made a diamond backpack. They're pretty simple to make. I had a couple of diamonds that I mined myself in the last episode. So, diamonds around a gold backpack with 2 chests. Gold backpack is, gold and a chest around an iron backpack, and an iron backpack is, iron and a chest around a basic backpack, which is just leather and wool and a chest. And fascinatingly enough, this is now, so this is the cowboy thing, and as you can see, they're very confused about where their fences should be, but they have more cows now, and it is producing, in fact. Let's see if I can get up here. It is producing meat and whatever. Oh, we're building. Sweet. Um, so, I also have discovered this very cool thing, which made my life so much better. It is a clipboard. Crazy. And it tells me what everybody wants. And that is pretty awesome. So the clipboard's actually a very easy recipe, especially now that I have leather. So it sticks around a piece of leather and a building tool at the top. Then you go ahead and shift right click it on the block in the town hall. So as promised, we are going to go over here to this dungeon, and I am going to go die a lot because it could be fun. And it is fairly close to the other town, which, at some point I had decided I was going to go do stuff with. Did I bring enough torches? Well, I have a few torches, and that will have to be enough until I can get some more stuff. So this says to me that I should have brought a some block of redstone. I have no idea if the block of redstone is necessary for a trap or something. But hey, whatever. More redstone. No idea what the deal is with the redstone. But I'm very greedy, and I'm going to take it with me. So clearly I came that way. What is it with this stuff? I will have to come back through and collect all the redstone at some point. There's no way I can keep it here. Oh, bad. Oh, is this a spider-themed dungeon? I have a terrible feeling that it is. Which is not great for me. I'm actually afraid of spiders. Why does the builder need a bucket? That's kind of weird. there's a lot of, like, stuff here, but I'm clearly not finding it. Haven't seen any loot except for the redstone, which, you know, don't get me wrong, is pretty cool. Should have grabbed some more torches. Man, what was I thinking? Go to a dungeon without torches. It's crazy. I wonder if, like, the redstone has to be somewhere. Like it. Like there's a. Cause the redstone was here, right? I don't see anything in the walls. Yeah, I don't see anything. Guess he's out of torches. Yay. So, oh, this is bad. I'm dead. Spawner shards. Great. So this is a regular oak chest, not a trap one. I'm so hurt. Come on, torches. So let's empty the inventory really quick. Got some of that. Broken spawner. Ah, we got coal. Letters we might need. Jungle wood. There we go. Alright. There we go, guys. We now have torches again. We are real adventurers. It's like you're not a gamer without dice. You're not an adventurer without torches. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure it's a thing. I'm gonna guess that over there are spiders. Because, you know, I can see them through the wall. Poison's the worst because it damages your armor. Even, I think it damages your armor. I'm pretty solid that it does. Even if you're not actually taking hits. Should reduce the number of spawning spiders in there. See, what makes these dangerous is not the labyrinth is because you are near all of the spawners, you trigger them. Okay. I need to be home for that. It also means that it is nighttime. Whoa, where did you come from? Yeah, that was fun. So let's deal with the raiders really quick. Best way to do that is by sleeping. So we are actually attempting, you'll notice that she wants a house. We're trying to get there. It is, however, a super pain to do these things quickly. Now, you'll notice that these guys have a lot more.
I'll be back.
You can tell I'm a popular guy.
I'll be back. 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 I'll be back.
So the archers don't actually have a lot of hit points, but they do hit fairly hard. And I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to the things. When they first started showing up, they only had like 2 or 3 hearts, and those had like 7, I think, 5 or 7 or something like that. So they're actually getting harder as well as more numerous. You can have those. Not sure exactly what you want to do with them, but you can have them. Go you. So we'll just pull all of this out, put those in there. Don't know what that means, but we have them. We'll oh, you know what I need to do? I need to make use of my newest resource, my most powerful resource, the one which will save me. See if I can find it. It's in here somewhere. So I'm actually running into the difficulty where I have delivery men and they're working, but I suspect that they are having difficulty keeping up. Here we go, my most powerful resource, milk. I can feel all of you laughing at me right now, but it cures poison. Let's go to that death. All right. So, so whenever I see like a half slab or a step or something like that, I'm always concerned that it is in fact actually a trap. We'll do this. Until Ta-da. Ta-da. Immunity to poison. Or at least resistance. Get for that. Get for that. See, there's another one over there. I am to suspect that there's probably a spawner. But yeah, the difficulty is not, again, not the maze itself. It's that it stops you from getting places and gives the monsters time to spawn. Now, these are actually pretty useful. So, what I will probably do is attempt to keep these around. And I'll mark these because there might be... I can take them with me and put them places. So, I will probably make a mob spawner and take these with me. So we'll say zombie spawner 2. Because there's 2 of them. Great to talk. Now I will eventually need to go down below, but for the moment I just want to clear this stuff. Okay. So there's probably another level under this. This isn't a great map for my purposes, but it's well enough. See, the trick is just killing them before the milk gets you, before the poison gets you. I really don't see a lot of use to the cave spider spawners. I'm not going to be doing a lot of enchanting, at least to the best of my knowledge. And I've left at least 1 spawner to come back to. And I will probably mark it at some point if I run back into it. So, it bit me from where? Okay, so Alright, so I'm not sure how much of an adventure this was for you guys. But, you know, it's different from watching me weird. Build the town. Okay. Yep, so this is the zombie spawner. So we think we came from down there. Gonna let you guys in on a secret. I am 100% lost. 100% lost. I was just here. Yeah. Yeah, if you thought that I was going to mysteriously know where I was, you were wrong. Very wrong. I mean, it's probably not as cool or as fun, but typically what I would do for a dungeon like this is I would make a silk touch quarry, and I would quarry the entire thing down to bedrock, and so get the spawners that way, without all the fighting that goes on. Because, you know. Hey, look what I found. You guys didn't see anything. Oh, is that a witch spawner? That better not be a witch spawner. Well, that was fun. And I just got a message. Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset. Well, that's good to know. I think it's panicking. I would panic too, especially with all the spiders. So I'm watching the. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. I guess if you have done recording, then you might know exactly what I'm talking about. But there is a. For OBS, it's on the bottom right of the screen. There is a thing about how much of the CPU percentage it's using, and I get a little warning message whenever it goes above, a certain percentage. And I'm supposing that there were enough mobs in that little area that it was giving everything problems. So, why does the builder want buckets? What are you building? Torch, cowboy, friend requests. But I just put all my buckets in the thing. Here, I will give you a bucket though, because I'm a nice guy. Ah, there's one coming from the warehouse. See, I try to help you, and then you go behind my back and have it delivered officially. I don't know about you guys. So, I mean, the dungeon wasn't a bust, but it certainly wasn't very exciting. At least not to me. I don't know how everybody else feels about it. So, yeah. I mean, guess if you liked it, you could say something, but you know, I'm not sure that I was very excited by that. It wasn't very thrilling. Another interesting thing to note. So, remember we were doing an experiment about, you know, does the magic water change regular trees into wisdom wood logs? Apparently, it does not. And we go to wizardry. And then we go sap. So you'll notice that there are no saplings for these things. So I'm just going to have to, like, go find them in the world, which is super annoying. At least this time with wizardry, I will have the advantage of knowing that the weird construct thing is actually made out of quartz instead of um, nacre. Everybody wants an axe. Let's see. We have 1,000,000 stone, so we're going to make a stone axe, and they could just like it. Stone axes. Stone axes for everybody. There we go. So I was kind of hoping that a delivery person would come through and pick all of that stuff up for me, but clearly they're on to my plan. Wow, they are onto my plan. Like, really, I don't see any of them. There's you. What do you want? Where are you going? Are we done? Wait, what's going on? Why are we just hanging out? It's not nighttime. Is it? No. Weather looks fine. How weird. Like everybody's doing the... Oh. It's an eclipse. So, this is actually a new one on me. Like, I don't know what mod adds this or if it's just vanilla. But every once in a while there's a solar eclipse, and the villagers treat it as nighttime. So you'll see that it's cycling through. I guess, you know, we shouldn't be looking at it, but Minecraft. Um, so now that you've seen the joy of the Minecraft solar eclipse, this is probably a good place to call it. Uh, you'll see that everybody has kicked back into gear. Um, quests, you're waiting for that from the warehouse, and then you'll be done with the cowboy. And after that, you will be working on just looking at it. Alright. After that, I think it works from the bottom of the list up. So it'll be the hut and then leveling up the farm. And the reason we need to level the farm is not only because it's level 1 and we're going to level 2, but you'll notice that I had them build a second field out here. And I've even got it set for carrots. But because her building is only level 1, she is unable to handle more than one farm. So once I get this leveled up, she'll be able to handle a second farm. Now, that's not to say that I couldn't simply build a second. I'm not sure they can make hay bales, so I better go take care of that. I'm not sure that they, I could just build a second farm, but it's more efficient to simply have one farmer handle it. Not just because space is an issue, although I have been kind of thinking about whether it would be possible to simply build upward. But it's fewer people because I have quite a number of people at this point, and the cap is still 50. And in order to have 50 citizens, half of them have to be guards. That is the rule. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So I've got 22 citizens at this point, and they're slightly unhappy because one of them is not a guard. So I will need to build up a little bit. Weird. I would really like her house to be next. I'll have to build up my guard posts a little bit, get some more guards for them to be happy again, which, would make me happy because higher level guard posts or barracks give me more guards, which means I'm more likely to be able to fight off the barbarians. But either way, like I said, this is a good place to call it. I've been rambling on for a little while. Questions, comments, concerns, there's a section below for that. If you liked it, leave a like. If you don't. If you have advice or questions or whatever, like why I have pigs in the room up here, ask, and I'll answer. If you happen to know the Mine Colonies mod maker, you know, maybe a gentle suggestion about dark oak treehouse things for raising animals. I mean, they did a great job with the mine. I'd really like that. As well, the barracks issue with the, hey, it's a barracks. Let's put silverfish eggs in there. The ones you can only get in creative. I think I saw that before, and they've probably fixed it with most of the other ones. But, I don't know. But anyway, thanks for coming. Have a good night. Stay safe out there, etc.